Welcome everyone. Another new season of NAOL is happening today, North American Online League. This is Wednesday evening. The weekly reviews. Here's myself. This Zoom review will last until 10 o'clock. We are one of the first, so let's get started. Here is the first game. K-Long Donnelly Violetta. That's a very good name. T Chen is the player. Let's see. All right, guys. NAOL is a very good place to make Go friends and practice your game. I have at least one student who trains primarily by playing the North American Online League, so it is very good. This is a famous AlphaGo Keje Joseki. This was first played by those two in their matchup. The Joseki went white jumps, black pushes, and white cuts and then extends. This cut is getting ready to play. Sorry, there's one more move, one more Atari. This is getting ready to Atari and then block. Once this happens, black loses a liberty and loses a group. So black cannot push, and so this usually is left here. Black later, because he has not destroyed his own one liberty, he can cut and then capture the corner, but this is just capturing 4 stones and is usually deemed a little bit smaller than a regular typical large move. Okay, so that's the normal Joseki, one of the normal Josekis. Another one is for white to just connect. In this particular game, white first jumps and then connects, making this exchange. It's okay, it's not going to be too bad. So look for black to Hane knight's move to be faster, or large knight's move to be even faster. In the game, black Hane's okay. This is very reasonable. In this case, one of the big moves in this situation is white extending out to here. This move strengthens the 1 stone and also keeps black relatively weak. Also keeps the corner not strong. So that's a move to fight for in the next fight, in the coming fight. So one way white can just fight for this, get this directly. If black Ataris, then don't connect the 1 stone, just run out as quickly as possible. Because white already took a very large side extension, white can accept something like a minimum life in the corner like this. And because white can accept this, black may have to suffer a S18 push in Sente. And this push is worth 5-6 points by itself. And if you can get 5 points in Sente, that would be a very big gain. And then, after that, white is very happy to just take care of the group and move on. So usually, so that's one way to get it directly. Another way is to maybe Hane here, force black to turn to extend back a little. This is like patching things up in the local fight in order to get in order to grab the large move elsewhere. This is fine too. The game is also okay. The game is white plays a very solid, lumbering, relatively slow move, but this is a very good local point. It makes the white group very strong. Look for black to try to get Sente here and make that extension. The extension pincer is very good. Okay, in the game, black played this tiger mouse. It's a 3-space pincer against white, so So that'll work. That'll work. Would like to see this tight pincer right up against white. When the cut happens, two ways to respond to the cut. One is to Atari from the outside, try to fight here directly and capture white. This is winning. Probably black is winning this cutting fight right away. A second way to deal with this is to exchange and let white get this one stone and use white's shortages of liberties here to fix the black shape and capture the one white corner shape, cornerstone. Pick whichever one you like. Personally, I kind of like this one a little more. Okay, which means there's nothing to worry about with that cut at the moment. So when black plays here, it's very so white's outside is probably okay, pretty strong. It's a good time for white to go for the the really weak one stone here. One move here is to go sort of unconventional with this second line extension. This is getting ready to play the next peep in Sente, and this would eliminate all of the black eye space and expand the same for white and so on. So some, what do they call this? The funky move, right? Yeah, it's a good time for white to go funky in this situation. Another one is to extend two spaces and then knight's move here. This is just either white is comfortably living on the side or comfortably living into the corner. So both of these are very strong moves now. In the game, white turns on the outside. Okay, this turn and the tiger mouse move exchange is a little bit good for white. It's okay for white, but right now this seal in surrounding move by black is very strong, and another move that's very strong is the same pincering move. Another one that's very strong is the headbutting move. Let's see how black attacks white here. Black chooses to respond locally. This is okay. This is okay. This is acknowledging that white is making exchanges here, and every exchange black is adding a stone to the attack against white. So okay, I can get behind answering here. So white peeps, this is good. This is good. White didn't continue to play the Hane. Maybe another press. This runs a big risk of losing all the group, losing all the territory on the inside would be a little bit too big. So here white peeps, and then this cues. This is a cue for me to say to expect white to start taking care of the group. Okay, attach and this move. Okay. Yes, so white is working as we predicted and expected and recommended. However, this one move probably better to extend down. With another Sente move here, this is pretty alive. Another move, because white is looking for Sente, another move is to just connect or play this tiger mouse. Both of these would basically force black to attack white by taking the corner, and then this extension would again make white a relatively comfortable shape. In the game, this shape is a little bit not efficient, and when you're defending a group, the most important thing is to make sure that your group that your moves are efficient. So this is exactly what you do not want to do, to blob up, because then you lose all the possible sacrifices, things like that. So yeah. On the other hand, black's shape is relatively efficient, Hane, and now white is in a bit of a tough spot. white would like to play this cut, and also this cut to sort of attack black, but when white does this, black has a very nice Atari on the outside, and that Atari is gonna really destroy white's efficiency. And once you lose your efficiency on the defensive end, the next thing that's coming is the killing moves, the capturing moves from the opponent. So it seems like right now white has to bite the bullet and just extend in Gote, which he does. This is very good. Yeah, this is very good. So now at least white has no safety, life of the group concerns. Strongest move is probably here by black against surrounding some territory while attacking. White now is able to play this kind of a cut to counterattack against black. A very strong thing for black to do is Atari on the outside, get white to be relatively heavy in two groups, and then look to capture one of them, or attack severely one of them, and then look to capture that other one. So something like this, and the outside is very dangerous. This would be the strongest move by black in the game. This is also something that we want to be careful of. So remember, you want to be efficient on the defensive end. You also want to be efficient on the offensive end. The game is about efficiency after all. So when black plays this seal-in move, surrounding move against white, it's very logical to anticipate that white is going to play something like this. Maybe here, maybe connect and try to live. Maybe just a direct move here to live. And then you want to question your own efficiency. So one other example is, if white is gonna live anyway, black probably wants this one stone to be further out, more efficient. Of course, the territory was what we recommended earlier. So this runs, one, it's very risky, and two, it is it leaves all these cuts in the black shape. For example, white cutting now and then cutting here is very strong. The next move is extending sente and then laddering this. So black has to address this immediately, and then there's all these double Atari threads, things like that. So that's one, and two, it doesn't destroy the white ice space, so white can always just live on the inside while taking territory at the same time. So here white goes after the black weaknesses. White plays this cut. Okay, black Ataris. Okay, the move is to Atari here, and when white plays like this, just capture the one stone and live. The key is to not. This may be what black was worried about, white breaking out, but white breaking out doesn't make white any points, and if black is able to make the points, black would be happy in this case. Okay, so in the game, black plays the outside Atari. This allows white to capture the R2 stone and the S3 stone together. So this is going relatively well for white. Remember, white was under attack, took the whole corner and turned it into a white corner. Black got the thickness, but white has sente. So that's an exchange. In the game, white didn't take the exchange. It allows black to capture the one stone in sente, and this is a lot of thickness gained back by black, and the game is back into balance again. Okay, good. Black is attacking the white group. This is a very good move. This is protecting the black cutting point while attacking white. This is a very good idea. And now black has set up this dual purpose attack, one against the right hand side, one against the lower side group. It's very important to maintain your thickness when you attack by connecting here and then making this ko and to keep white separated. In the game, black connects this, just adds a little bit of weakness in the black shape that forces black to answer here. And now when white takes care of the top group, the bottom group has already played a few senteis to take care of the group. At least this push, this turn, and this peep all are helping the bottom. Now here is where details really matter. When white played this move, it is a defensive move. However, if white played all the way on top of black, the effect would be stronger. The next move is to extend here and capture 3 stones. This will almost for sure force black to capture this, and then white would have a much easier time securing the eye space. When white played this peep, it doesn't directly threaten anything. This opens up white for black to peep there. Okay. In this game, black first attacks the bottom group. That is okay. White did not play a sentei move, and here we'll see the connect earlier, leaving a cutting point for black, coming back to bite black. When white peeps, black counter peeps, white cuts, black pushes up, and this is a local win for white. Black is not able to keep all the black stones alive. So this forces black to go for this exchange. So white is able to capture in the middle and link up the 2 white groups. This is almost for sure to be sentei, because next Atari, block, this is all sentei. This move is sentei, and then just capturing a stone also secures white the corner. So black is gonna have to respond here. Most outside response is here. This move is probably normal. So in the game, white Atari's pushes. Because white Atari on the inside, black connected on the outside, this is a bit good, a bit of a good exchange for black. Black blocks, and white needs to capture. White doesn't capture white Ataris. This allows black to cut white after all. And now white has 3 groups, and the bottom black group survives by this connection. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the bad news is this is sentei, because white has to live here one more move. This would capture white. So so here white finally does play the Atari, and black can now capture a stone and survive in the corner. One slight thing, play this Atari, it just makes an extra eye at R1. White could have extended and then extended here. This throw in would be sentei. This helps white live on the side. So a bit of a miss with just a simple Atari. However, so now white has a big problem to solve. The middle 2 groups, the 4 stones are probably going to be sacrificed. So this is good. White is looking to play this move in sentei and then take care of the main group. And then, this is fine. Black attaches. This is a mistake. White pushes, and black cannot cut. Black can only connect. And white can play this move in sentei, and black basically loses a stone inside white's shape for free. So it's a big loss. And another mistake here by black. A very conservative capture of the middle 4 stones. White plays a cut. White makes a lot of territory while linking up. Okay, so now this situation, black has a very strong middle shape. Black has some potential on the top. It's very important for black not to go for the mutual surround right now, because black does have the thickness advantage black really needs to invade the white corner and then do mutual destruction of each other's territory now. So in the game, black does not go for that, and this is gonna be advantage white now. Remember, black was very strong. If you make thickness territory, it's not gonna be that good. However, white plays just a one space. This has to be a little slow. And here, black does a very good job. Black does not continue to make the small thickness territory. Black, this move is sente. These moves are sente. And black plays on the top, where black is a little bit weaker. So this is very good. Okay, black plays here. Again, go for the territory. Don't go for the outside. It's much smaller territory. Okay, so here white plays the first move on the top, extend. This is fine, but white just wants to be a little more careful about, because black has very strong middle shape. Another move here would be here, Hane connect. When black surrounds this bit, white can still squeeze and then destroy a lot of black territory this way. This way, white is not pained by losing this one stone. And then later white can jump into the middle of this territory, for example, maybe secure the territory like this. This Hane connect is very big right now. White plays this headbutt here, black cuts. Okay, so here, okay, so white squeezes. This is gonna end up something like this. This is not a very good situation for white. However, because white has connected on the right hand side, something like this is probably white's plan. And this is a very good plan. Allow black to capture 3 stones, which are not valuable. White is totally safe on the right, destroys the top. Very nice, very nicely done. So here black Hane's on the top. Very well played on both sides at this moment. Again, probably the best moves for black is to destroy white's corner, and for white it is to strengthen that corner. Okay, peep. Okay. All right. These are not gonna matter too much unless black is able to cut white. Okay, white could have just captured. Okay, Atari extend here. So white is really committing to this cut. Not recommended. When white extends, black still can't connect here. Black has to go from the back and connect, and black is gonna do no damage to white. Everything, yeah. And if black pushes out here, this is even more dangerous. When white pushes here, there's this cut in sente, and now what was white being captured is now black being captured. So this is the strongest moves for white. White plays a capture. This is about the same. White still has a chance to play this kind of push out. Okay, white did not play that, and that's okay. White still has a chance to play that Atari and cut on the outside. Look how sinister this is. So this is going to be a ko for this entire black group, and this ko is very light for white because white loses just 1 stone. It's very heavy for black. So white, basically this means white can play 2 moves however white wants. Something like this move, black captures and push. So white has accomplished everything white set out to do, like that. However, white Hane is here first. This allows black to connect on the inside, and this one little bit of a slight, that Atari could have been played. Hane first, black connecting back. This now is this entire middle white group in grave danger. And let's see if this came into play for the remainder of the game. Black succeeds in cutting white, And wow, this was very surprising to see that white was not able to live here. Yeah, if white played here, this was not alive. I don't see the second eye. So yeah, Atari's black is gonna go after the middle eye. Once this connect happens, that peep. Okay, this will work too, and this Atari. Yeah, so white ends up dying in the middle here, and that would be the game. Very unfortunate. This middle fight was very well played on both sides. There was a lot of back and forth, and here white just that extend would have been very strong move in the game. One too many Ataris there. This Atari here was fine, except you know, just had to Atari there and go for the exchange. In this case, black would be able to capture the top white, but white saves the middle and captures black. Very interesting play. Interestingly played on both sides. Very nice, very nice. Very exciting game for game one. All right, let's look at game two. Palacios versus zchen. Itarios. Okay. Sam Lucy is zchen. Okay. All right, this game we have lots of AI moves. This is a classic mini Chinese opening that was very famous before AI. Still very playable nowadays. Okay. Here, this move, okay, remember, you want to be as efficient as possible when you are under attack. Another move is attach and then already capping black, forcing black to defend on the side. That's a good move. This move is okay, it's a shoulder hit move, but yes, I was wondering if white was going to play this. If white plays here, white is very crammed in with not that much eye space when black extends. I myself played a shape very similar to this with a famous NA player called Yuan Zhou once, and he's very famous for writing a lot of books. My game went something like that, and I ended up losing this entire group, a quarter of the board in 50 moves, probably at a 30-40 point disadvantage. Did end up winning that game, but let's just say you never want to be at a 30-point disadvantage if you don't have to. Okay, so so this white bottom is in a very crammed shape, which could come back to bite white later on. This is a very good Joseki black squeezes. If the cut happens, this is black losing by 1 liberty. Against every single white group, black loses by 1 liberty. So black gets home this way. White has this move. Okay, and then jump. Okay, good. White is making the best out of this situation. Too bad white could not double hane. This leads to this Atari and Atari here to capture white. So white is going to extend. Okay, this is fine. Okay, black ends up connecting and fixing the inside. White plays here. Yes, very good idea by white to play this way. This really maximizes white's Aji. Good job by white. And this shape is just perfect. It's too bad. I'm sure at some point black probably push here first, make the Atari and then defend here. This with this shortage of liberty situation, white can never Atari in, for example, because of this snapback. That's what's gonna allow black to be very safe, and black is gonna get the first move on the right hand side, and this is totally fine. I'm sure black really regretted not playing that earlier, and now when white turns, that push and Atari is no longer possible, and this shape white perfectly holds black in. Yeah, and the next move Atari here and turn is still Sente. This forces black to play one more move, one more crawling move. I see here. Okay, White decided to go for the absolute strongest move. It turned out to be the AI move. Great. Okay, so very, very good job, White. Okay, yeah, so here I think black, we saw the AI move, black needs to connect because this block is not Sente. Black has 4 liberties, white only has 3. So this block cannot be played basically because this outside peep is Sente and the black can surround the bottom white group and kill it. Because of that, white has to connect or play this move, and this basically allows black to not lose value in this fight. Black plays the wedge. This allows white to Atari first, and then Atari on the second line, and then capture the corner. Right now, because black captured white in the corner, these 4 extra stones is no longer that necessary, and as a result, white takes the other corner, and that's a very favorable exchange. Another move is to Atari there first, and then Atari this way. This is about the same. Let's see if it is. Yeah. So those two are about the same. In the game, white extends, and this allows black to fix back the shape. So this way, at least black kept all the territories, and there's this cut that's coming up next. I would cut right away. If white pushes like this. Just capture the 2 stones. If white runs, capture the bottom group. Another move is to just extend. This would be fine. White probably wants to do what we talked about earlier and sacrifice those 4 stones. Okay, good. So in that case, white would Tanuki probably. In any case, black played this move, allows white to connect the outside cutting points. This fight is gonna favor white. Black needs to make sure to continue to go after white's weaknesses here, but even if white just gives up some more stones there, locally white doesn't gain either. So in the game, when black just runs away by himself and does not accomplish any counter-threatening against white, that would just mean that black has a burden to not die here. White doesn't have any burdens because all the white shapes are alive. This will free white up to develop territory potential later on in the game, and all that black would have is existing territory, which is 35 points on the right hand side. So black is going to find it very, very difficult to play the game from this moment on. Okay, black was not able to secure counterattacks against the white shape, and that's going to really make it difficult for black to play the game going forward. So here, right now, when white extends, black did push. When white plays this peep, it's very important for black now to not save that 1 stone. Play like this. Maybe not Atari that. Maybe black has to play this. Maybe Atari and then play this. Just let the 1 stone go. White is basically alive on the middle group anyways, because when black plays something like this, this cut would be Atari. So there's no way to really effectively reduce the eye space here in this 06, 05 area. So capturing that 1 stone is not the end of the world. This is what white really needs to do at this moment. What black needs to do at this moment: give up that one and one stone, and then go after the territory. So after connecting, this now becomes a, black can't lose anything. Certainly cannot lose the bottom group. However, the bottom group is being cut off, and this is black needs to play another. Black only has a little bit of territory here. So locally the fighting, okay. Yeah, so the territory on the bottom is all gone. This significantly puts black back. Remember, black only had 35 points. Plus 5 is 40. White already has like 25 in this corner, and with all the outside. Okay, so in the game, white goes for the capture. Very strong. However, this didn't work. There was actually no way to capture black. This turns into a Seki shape. White can connect. Black would play here. However, before black plays here, black is gonna squeeze or capture. Squeeze here, play this capture. Be annoying against white. When white played this move, so now here white is a little bit worried about this white group. It's extremely important for black to now let go of the 2 stones and go for something that's very big, like here. Invade the corner, maybe squeeze and then invade the corner, approach the corner here, make an extension in the middle, counter peep against the white position in the middle. The 2 stones is not big because white is entirely survivable, alive on the outside. So this slow move is going to cost black a very, very important tempo here. Alright, so okay, here in this fighting, white needs to capture Atari and do this read, and when black connects, white can Atari like this. There would be no problem in the white territory. So capturing is the strongest move in this situation. When white connects, another exchange is made, and here make sure to capture clean. Always prefer to capture clean. Just wrap around, and white has more liberties. Here, when black squeezed, now white needs to take a stop with the attack and then turn to secure what remains of the white territory. The game is still totally fine. Just play this crude move, Atari, and block in Sente. Make the big territory on the left. In the game, white connects, yes, as expected. This will lose white a lot of territory. Okay, and but the good thing is white does continue to play on the important large area here. The only thing that yes, good. White recognizes the danger and survives here. Good job by white here. So white did get the remaining large move on the top left. However, black did destroy white's territory. So now the game is very close. Black gets a first move to to play on the top. Game is very, very close. Well played. White definitely had a chance to secure the corner and be comfortably ahead. Okay. This game now, wow. Okay. Right now, black needs to survive with a group for sure. White does not need to capture. White can extend, allow black to survive, extend here, and just win on the basis of territory. It's hard to estimate now, but yes, white is very, very well ahead. So white goes in. White goes in to capture black. This is likely successful, which is what makes this point very, very interesting from now on this game. So now black is gonna look for some kind of life on the outside. Let's see if he's able to. This kind of pushing is not gonna help. So at this point, white has secured the capture. White just has to make sure the outside white positions are alive, for example with this, and white is okay. When black comes up with this move, a very good reading for white is to play this move, and then black is not able to cut in on any of these cuts. So this move would hold the entire position for white. White connects. This is a little bit, yes, so black played it well. Black played these moves and connect, and white connected. Okay. Probably better to play this push first and then play this move. Okay, that's okay. White probably didn't need to connect that. White could have survived by zchenmike in the middle. Okay, anyways, white answered, and now black was able to cut a lot, cut the middle. However, right now, definitely needs to make sure to get this one liberty for black black to have any chance of capturing, and then something like this is very strong for black. Atari, and then Hane. White has 2 liberties, black has 3, and this is how black would totally come back in this game. However, black needed to secure this one liberty. Okay, so black does not, and this allows white to make that cut, and then white would be totally fine. Yes, unfortunate. Okay, great. So white went for the 4 stones. White could have went for the left-hand side and been totally okay. This is now black's second chance. Okay. This is now black's second chance to fight liberties with the main blob of white stones. However, black was not able to win this liberties race. Remember, there was still a cut in the middle. Black's last chance is going after the white group here. Unfortunately, black needed to play something like this move, and that would have captured the white group. And then it would devolve into a liberties fight over here. This is probably doable for black. This move is Sente. Oh, this move is not quite Sente. Hane here. Yeah, that move. Yeah, it's Sente enough. Black can extend to here in Sente and then make an eye. So black would be able to capture the one white group. However, that one white group would not have been enough to win. So in the game, black allowed white to live, and this would be you know, a very, very large white victory. When white is on the cusp of total victory, here white made a very big mistake. Let's see. This is the biggest mistake I have ever seen. It's not 13 points, it's minus 113 points. White is winning by 82 points now. 113 point mistake. Nice. White needs to play this way, play this Hane, and just capture the black stones. Black can try this. Capture this also means white captures the large black group in the top hand side, securing the victory. White played this move. This secures zchenmike with the big white group against the 5 stones. However, black has this very nice move to capture the white group here. And so after this, okay, this actually ended up in a ko, which is good for white. So now the important thing for for black to do now is when white captures, it's very important, black just needs to play this move. Allow the Seki to happen, and then with all these 5 extra liberties in the center, just capture white eventually. Black does not play the important capture and makes a negative 99 point mistake to give the game back to white. After this, white was able to capture the center group, and what's worse is that the remaining situation here is still a ko, and this ko is what's gonna allow white to win the game. Yeah, well, black is stuck between so capturing this, white would capture this, and white would eventually win the ko, and black was gonna probably capture the white group and allow. Ooh, yeah, it's hard to even capture this group. Too bad. And so at the end of this, white captures the right-hand side, saves the corner, and captures the other black group. Black captures the white group, makes the large group alive, but this is, black has no territory afterwards, so this was one of the most exciting games I've ever witnessed. So very good job on both sides. Just remember, very exciting, 113 points. 113 points mistake, and black makes a 99 point mistake. Very, very nice. Very interesting. Very well played on both sides. Nice. Here black is totally winning after playing 1, 2, 3 without the ko. Haha, nice. Very exciting. Congratulations, both of you guys. On the third game, we have 2, 3 Qs. Oh no, that was the first game. Uh-oh. Great, this is a game. Let's see. Oh, very exciting North American online league games. The games are not disappointing in the very least, so this is good. Okay, normal opening. White, if white wants to pincer, it's better to crawl 1 more move. In fact, crawl 2 more moves and then do this pincer. This is because when black turns, this white corner is not comfortable enough, so white is gonna turn here and then make several more moves. And you don't want to make these several more moves. In fact, you want to crawl on the 3rd line instead of crawling on the 2nd line. Okay, because you make more territory on the 3rd line. Okay, so this favors black slightly, this invasion. The invasion needs to be here on the other end. This is a Joseki, and this is a Joseki. When white plays here, black can block and and then turn. This is this white corner is going to be relatively small. Also, black can play the block there too. Let's ask the another possible move is for black to block on the outside. Blocking on the outside is very strong at this moment. Okay, black blocks on the inside and then hanes. This cut is too strong right now. Probably needs to live onto the sides. And this way white would have sente, black would have cutting points, and that's okay. In the game, yes, this cut allows black to connect because white, the white shapes are just too far away to go for this kind of capture or this kind of capture. So white had to play on the upper side anyways. And this turn is very, very happy for black. White needs to live like this. And this is very different from the other shape. 1, black has sente, and 2, black has less cutting points on the outside. So black is winning by a lot here. This is a mistake. This is a very classic life and death shape. The key move is for black to extend, and I'm sure many of you have seen problems like this, and in the game when black cuts. Okay, this will work too. This will work too. However, okay, this will work too. Okay, good. It's okay. Okay, it'll work. Good enough. Good enough. Okay. Okay. This extend is another when right now white needs to connect. If you want to tiger mouse, that's okay too. But letting black have two cutting points is a little too much. Black can now capture those two stones in the corner, and if white protects the corner cut, this ladder is gonna work for black, and this shape is gonna be you never want to lose a outside stone via a ladder in any kind of Joseki. Black does not punish white. Oh, these two cutting points, guys. Get ready to punish these if you have a chance. Here, it's important for black to realize that this white capture is sente, so white theoretically could survive by going into the side. So when black extends here, white plays here, it's very much sente. I'd recommend for black to jump, and in this way it's easy to, it's very, very clear. Okay, when black extends, now black realizes and plays the Atari. This is okay. Yeah, unfortunately, after capturing white, black is very, very strong, and white doesn't have any significant liberties. Only two, so these connecting the white stone is only connecting the white stone, not doing any damage to black. Okay, the most important thing is this cut on the bottom here. Surprisingly, white was the first one to fix this, so congratulations to white for finding the most important spot and playing it. Good. Black extends and then plays here. For the same reasons, this move is not as urgent as many other moves in this game. Okay. Aha. White wants to push first and then play the extend. The throw-in is sente, so this is alive. Black can play this. White can connect and survive. When white plays here, there's this ko that's gonna happen later. So it's a little bit worse for white. Probably black wants to start the ko right away because you're losing an extra 4 stones is no big deal, and playing this move in gote is gonna be wasting 1 move. Okay. White fixes a ko. Unfortunately, the ko was free, so advantage to black. This kind of move again is not as urgent as some of the more territorial moves like this corner move, like this Hane extend or maybe Hane move surrounding more territory. When white goes into the middle, black can happily take more territory. Only when the middle stones are severely threatened does black need to save them. And you can see here 4-6 is not going to make any territory for white, so in the middle game, it's a mad dash for more territory. For all the same reasons, playing moves around like this M15 is not gonna be that important. Okay, fighting in the middle. Yeah, unfortunately, white was not able to really make headway in the middle. However, white makes a lot of territory by capturing the right hand side, so this just shows that white captured as much territory as black did, so black would much rather leave the middle, make the territories on the bottom and the corners, and just go on the defensive, save your group, and be done with it. Okay, so this middle sadly is not going to work. Okay. Interesting. So this actually did end up somewhat working, except except it just didn't. Okay. So after this, White lost more stones in the center. The situation is really dire for white. Here for black, just remember that you already captured white. You can tanuki with your sente and just go on to the rest of the end game. Black has 3 liberties, white has 2, or black has 4, white has 3. When black played the Hane, these moves did not actually give black any extra liberties, and as a result, white, so black had to fix the middle at the end here, and as a result, white was able to destroy the bottom. This now is a very good situation for white, and white is able to destroy all the territory. Extend. Maybe white prefers to Hane here. If black still needs to save the group, the Hane just allows more territory to be destroyed. So this was a good situation for white. Unfortunately, yes, at this point, white had something stronger. Maybe play here. This would be sente directly. So okay, the game, white allows black to squeeze and secure some of the remaining territory. So white was only able to destroy some black territory, wasn't able to really damage black's eye shapes, and at the end it was not enough to come back. Very good, well fought game. At the end, black wins, and just remember at this moment you only want to do the bare minimum, and these few black moves here actually made black's position worse and not better. So okay, another very exciting game. White was down by a lot earlier with a free dead group, and then later white did a very good job fighting back. Just remember, when we are trying to handle these middle board situations, if you are strong, you go for territory on the board. If you're weak, you have to strengthen yourself. So right now black was very strong, so it was prime time to allow white more attacks in the middle, and you can even surround more territory. Remember, 1, 2, 3, make that peep, play 7 as a defensive move for your middle 3 stones. Only when you're really in danger do you have to save them. Something like this would be very much more winning for black. Okay. Later on, very good job fighting in the middle for both sides. White did a very good job capturing a lot of stones. Black did a good job securing this capture in the middle, and at the end here, white was afforded one opportunity to even up the game, but not enough damage was done, and so that was this game. Yeah, thanks guys. These games were all very exciting, and we saw a 113-point mistake in game 2 that was very nice. All right, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time, and for week 2, it's not too late to join the league. I'm sure email Milan, NAOL@usgo.org. I'm sure they'll let you play. NAOL@usgo.org. Ask about it. See you guys next week.